Yo, what's good? It's your man, 100 Grand Ross with The Rock Never Stops. The Houston Rockets are in a very interesting position going into this draft. They missed out on the number one pick. They missed out on the number two pick. Victor Wembanyama and Scoot Henderson are gone. They won't be on the board at number 4. Portland's got number 3, and that's not too much better. You see, the Houston Rockets were banking on this season either filling that point guard of the future position or the center of the future position. For those of you Rocket fans who believe that Alperen Sengun can be your center of the future, you're fooling yourselves. For those of you who believe that Kevin Porter Jr. can be your point guard of the future, you're fooling yourself. There's a reason why they had the record that they did this year. There's a reason why, no matter how talented those guys are, and I'm not saying they are not talented, highly skilled, really exciting young players, but they're playing out of position. And that's abundantly clear at this point. And unfortunately, the Houston Rockets missed out on both draft picks who could have addressed those positions of need. But they are also in a unique position to see how they could potentially address those needs in other ways, namely free agency and the trade market. The number 4 pick is still a valuable pick, extremely valuable pick, that many teams would be excited to have. And I want to point to one of those teams right now. One of those teams is the Detroit Pistons. The Detroit Pistons have a plethora of big men and guys who could potentially fill that center position. They also have the need for young, athletic forwards who can shoot, who are versatile, who can defend. And this draft is deep with those types of forwards. And the number 4 pick would guarantee them not just one, but 2 potential wing players and forwards who could fill those positions of need. And the player that I think that the Houston Rockets should potentially target is James Wiseman. If you listen to the Detroit Pistons chatter, they are sold and committed to Jalen Duren, as they should be. James Wiseman, he's kind of the new guy that they just brought in. And they're very loyal to their draft picks. And once again, I understand. But it doesn't discount how talented James Wiseman is. And considering that he's going into a contract year after next season, you know he's going to put up one hell of a year. You know that he's going to show a lot of promise and potential. And you know the Detroit Pistons are likely not going to want to have to pay him, considering they have Jalen Duren right there. So what does that mean? If the Houston Rockets can bring in a James Wiseman, somebody who could defend the rim, who can shoot from the perimeter, allowing Alperen Sengun to operate more on the interior, someone who can run the floor extremely well, a lob threat, who can run that high-low with Alperen Sengun and Jabari Smith, right? If they can get in a 7'1", 7'6", 7'7" wingspan, athletic center who can score on the interior and the exterior to be a primary scoring option, set strong screens, though he needs to get better at that, this could be your center of the future. Flipping the number 4 pick for a talent like James Wiseman could be an excellent move. Now, the second option is that somehow, by happenstance, by a fluke, Amen Thompson drops to the number 4 pick. I don't think he does. I think he goes number 3. But if he does, he could be your point guard of the future. Extremely electric, playmaking, facilitating point guard. He's got great skill, great floor vision. It could be exactly what they need to move this team into the future. But as always, it's going to be a short video. I just want to know what y'all think. Amen Thompson, James Wiseman, what do you think? Where do they go with that number 4 pick? Holler at me in the comment section. And I'm going to get at y'all next time. They're going to do a follow-up video for the Houston Rockets for this offseason. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. And I'm out. Peace.